No human being plays the same action twice. A human being that plays the same action more than once, like twice or 3 times in a row, is the definition of psychotic. No person can play the same action twice. Only an actor would go, no, 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 like it's not normal. It would be, that person's crazy. I'm going to come back to that in a second. There's a caveat to it. The reason why characters often repeat themselves, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. Or in The Notebook, you know, but what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Right? And they're repeating themselves. But it's not the same moment. How do you know that? Because it's not the same moment. It's this moment and this moment. By definition, if it's not at the same time, it's a different moment. And if it's a different moment, it's a different action. It might look like it sounds the same, but it's not. Because if I said, what do you want? And I got the response I needed, I wouldn't repeat myself. If you go, then I realize, oh my God, you're not playing the game. So now I need to double down my, what do you want? And then you go, I can't, I'm like, I am not getting through to her. So now I need to slam it home. What do you want? And so they come out different. Why would you repeat yourself? If I say, I love you, and you go, me too, and I go, I love you, and you go, yeah, I know, I just said, I love you. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I love you. There's something wrong with you because you're not dealing with what's in front of you. You understand? And so you get into David Mamet, and the line is, I, listen. That's a line from Glengarry Glen Ross. And it's not I, listen. It's I, listen. And each moment has another action to it. They're all within the same sort of theme of action, but they're slightly different. If I go, no, 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 those are all different. Only an actor goes, no, 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 the same. You understand? If I go, no, 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 listen, it's because I can't seem to get through to you. So each time, or I perceive that I can't get through to you. So each time I need to somehow readjust my action to get through to you. So if your character's repeating themselves, they're not. Dialogue, the words are the same. The intention is close, but it's different. Everyone catch that? Now, there are times when your character wants to repeat themselves. It's kind of rare, but there's a time in life when you want to just go, no, no, no. Like, I just want to like hammer you with an agenda. It's kind of rare, but it'll happen. I won't, I won't, I won't, I won't, I won't, you know? And that is your character attempting, and you, if it were you as a real person, attempting to repeat yourself because you want to make your point. But they're not, you're going to fail because they're not actually repetitions, because each one is you becoming aware that you want to do it again, which becomes aware that you want to do it again. So if I go, I love it, I love it, I love it, it's me wanting to double down, which means it can't possibly be the same moment, which means it can't possibly be the same action. It's just a little different. So I can try to go, no, 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 but they're different. So when you see your character repeating themselves, it's a different action, which brings me to my conclusion, which is actors often go, oh, this writing, it's so terrible. Like the character just keeps repeating themselves. And I'm like, no, it's John Patrick Shanley. It's Nora Ephron. It's the best shit ever. It's William Shakespeare. He's repeating himself, the character, or she's repeating herself because she can't seem to get through, or she's trying to like a repetition of like, yeah, I'm sure, but, and then the next sentence, no, I'm sure, but, and the next sentence is like, I'm sure, but and then they go, oh, and then the actor stops saying them because they're like, oh, it's such cheap writing. Like the writer keeps repeating himself. And I'm like, no, the character needs to repeat himself for a reason. And each one is slightly different. It's exciting. You get it? Conclusion. In the real world, a human being who is playing the exact same action repetitively is by definition psychotic, because they're not in the world, because he can't be the same moment, because we live in a linear time passage. So this moment is next to this moment. Remember that moment when I just said this moment's next to this moment? That moment's long gone. Remember when I said that moment? That was then, and this is now. Remember when I said now? It's gone. Life is passing you by. You can't be in the same moment twice. It's impossible. Unless you're crazy, then maybe, you know, or I don't know. But when an actor tries to be in the same moment, they don't look normal. So don't do that. Find a slight adjustment to your action. Right, let's continue.